17th, and I'm back in the same stand I hunted last night. And after Kimberly faded last night, I had a mega 8-pointer come in. He actually came in 20 yards. It was just too dark for me to get a shot, so really cool encounter though. I could see him great with my binoculars right there in front of me, broadside. Just a huge 8, so back in here, hoping maybe he'll swing back through. Seeing a little buck and several does already. It's really cold, about 30, 32 degrees. So hoping they're moving. It's the evening of October 17th, and I'm back in the same stand I hunted last night when I had that encounter with the big 8-pointer just after shooting light. So I'm hoping maybe I'll get lucky and it'll come through here again.
So this Iowa property, I just got permission on this summer, so I've never hunted it up until this past weekend. So going into the trip, my goal was simply to observe and to learn. And this is something I'd really recommend for anyone who's hunting a new property for the first time. Don't feel like you need to dive right into the good stuff right away. It's much better to take a day or two, check those edges, watch as much as you can, learn something, and then go to attack. So with this goal of observation and learning for my first couple sits, I decided to find a tree stand location that I could get to safely, observe a decent area, but also be in a position where maybe I could catch something transitioning out to feed. So that's what I found, and here's that stand location. I'll show you in the map exactly where I picked. I set up right there, and I was expecting does to be bedded in this timber, transitioning down through the brush into this cornfield. So as that night progressed, I did see a lot of does and young bucks, and finally, right at last light, a really nice buck showed up. Just a giant 8-pointer, and he came in to 20 yards, but by the time he did, it was after shooting light and I couldn't get a shot. But I did get some trail camera pictures of him. You can see that big 8 right there, and then also got pictures of a number of other nice deer, including this 10-pointer, who I got on camera numerous times throughout September and October. So that said, I know there's some good deer in the area, and I'm excited for my return trip, which is going to be in early November. And my strategy really moving forward, now that I was able to scout the property a little bit, I hung some tree stands, hung some trail cameras, got to know a few things. You know, with that trip, this initial trip I had, I was able to confirm, yes, there are does bedding in a couple of these spots where I expected them. Yes, there are potential bucks I'm interested in hunting. And yes, I know a little bit about how this deer are moving. So now when I go back in November, really it's going to be about hunting those funnels, those pinch points, and hunting close to the doe bedding areas, hoping to catch a buck cruising through. And really that's what it all comes down to in the rut. It's just a matter of putting in your time, being in the tree in the right spots for as long as possible. So when I get in there on October 31st, I'm going to be hunting either downwind of some of these bedding areas that I showed you, or I'm going to be hunting some of the spots where the timber pinches down with terrain. There's a lot of big high points on this property and steep sides, and where those steep sides meet closest to the crop field edges, it pinches the available timber that deer can go through. So when bucks are trying to cruise across these larger areas, if they want to stay in the cover, they have to pinch down in these smaller spots. And that is where I'm going to be focusing on in the next week or two. So with all that said, I'm excited about my trip. I'm leaving in just a couple days from when you guys are watching this to head to Iowa, and I'm pretty excited about it. So hopefully we'll have some good stories and some great footage to share with you soon, and I hope that you all have great hunts as well. So good luck and stay wired to hunt.